I'd say it's about time. It is about time. It's about time that you hear my voice. Hey, 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 hey. It is Thursday. Thursday. Wow. I made it to Thursday. So did you. And we're gonna say, hey, God is good to us. We are not gonna complain. Things are tough, we won't complain. We'll just pray. 24 minutes after 6 o'clock. What's going on? Good evening, everyone. I am Lady D. Denise Gomez, your producer and presenter of Inside the Zone, the community platform where information is guaranteed. Welcome to another edition of Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Thank you for joining me. Today's program, of course, is brought to you courtesy of Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx. And you can all tell that I'm in a good mood because I'm on TV, YouTube TV. And so I'm looking directly into the camera so that my audience can say, oh, but I'm just watching Lady D on TV. Yeah. While those of you who are tuned in to Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7, sunradio.net, caribbeanvibesradio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1. You're just hearing my voice. You're not seeing me. You don't know what you're missing. But guess what? A lot of changes coming. I hope you all had a good week so far. And I did. Blessings upon blessings. Yeah, you sometimes gotta just say thank you, Lord, you know? So hello to everyone. Want to say thumbs up to Mr. Hines and the Let's Talk crew for keeping it going right here during the afternoons on Linkage Radio. Radio come back. Yes, because we used to have really good programs right throughout the day, 24/7. And then changes came along, you know? But we're still here. So as you know, and if you don't know, it's Center Stage. Welcome, by the way, if you're joining us for the very first time. This is my platform. It's called Inside the Zone. In this evening's program, I always have to start my show off because I'm a Christian. First up, foremost, no qualms, no nothing about that. And so I have my inspirational zone because we get our praise on. And of course, it's gospel music. Yeah. Thursday. Right after I air News Zone, a delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. And in Fast Facts this evening, this month in history. Mail Zone at 7 p.m. Your emails are my priority. And from the subject line, I still love him. And guess who is joining me? Anthony Cruz, live from Jamaica for RT Zone. We missed the segment back in November. And so we have regrouped. Yeah. So welcome, everyone. It's a good day. 28 minutes now after 6. Our telephone number is 914-600-4228, 914-600-4228. And don't worry, the other day somebody heard my voice and said, is which station that? Because they thought it was one of the other stations, you know, those. Not realizing it's our own Linkage Radio. And they're like, but the lady on it sound like one of those people, you know, wherever. Well, I thank you for the compliment, but I hold true to my craft, to the station. I am in allegiance, and nothing going wrong here. So blessings, everyone. And it's now time for me to start off the show with Inspirational Zone. We get a praise on. And guess who we're getting our praise on with this evening? Glacia Robinson. Glacia has a nice new song out that I love, and I'm sharing it with you. All of me, all of me.
Every breath I breathe, I live in full surrender. Deep in the heart of me, yes, I do believe. Every step I take, I make it in your honor. You're the air I breathe, you're everything to me. Without you, I'm nothing, but in you, I have found everything. All of me, I surrender. All of me, I am free. Take hold of me in all your splendor. Here's my heart and soul. Take all of me. With every song I sing, I know it's for your glory. I choose to worship you in spirit and in truth. Here I am, you've given me a brand new story. My sacrifice, my all I give to you. I know without you I am nothing, but in you I have found everything. All of me, I surrender. All of me, I am free. Take all of me in all your splendor. Jesus, here's my heart and soul. Take all of me. With no holding back, Lord, I give the best of me. Without you I am broken, but in you I am complete. Take all of me, I surrender. Jesus, all of me, I'm free. Take all of me, no splendor. Here's my heart and soul. Take all of me. All of me, I'm free. Take all of me, no splendor. All to Jesus I surrender. All.
What a beautiful song. All of me, Glacia Robinson. I text her. I said, I love it. I'll be putting it in my rotation this evening for Inspirational Zone. Welcome, everyone. I'd like to acknowledge those of you, my family on my YouTube channel. As always, Patricia jumps in first. What can I say? Good evening to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. That is Chris Wilby. And of course, my good buddy, Patrick Tyson, Minister Tyson. I enjoyed the show this morning, Patrick, so thank you. And guess who? Eddie straight from Clarendon, New York. Go to Clarendon. Hey, Eddie. So nice to see you. My king, Ryan Wallace, good evening. And of course, AG's here this evening. She says, good evening, everyone. Beautiful selection, Lady D. I agree with you. And Garnet and I are rocking Gifted Fingers Touching Lives. If you have not jumped on to Gifted Fingers first Saturday of a month, you don't know what you're missing. Lord, last week was just whatever. I was at Carnegie Hall in my mind. Welcome, everyone. It's a good evening. It's called Thursday. Yeah. And you're in Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And again, I'm on my YouTube TV. So, I didn't get to do the makeup, but I'm fine. I look nice, natural. It's a good day. What time is it? 6:35 p.m. Welcome to the segment News Zone, a delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. And of course, I want to just say hi to all my my friends and my family who are out there, and you are in a good mood. If the mood is not all that today, take it from me. Been there, done it. But praise your way through. It is time for News Zone. Okay, then it's now time for News Zone.
Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, January 13, 2022. The long-awaited Tourism Workers Pension Scheme has now been officially launched for hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans employed in the industry directly or indirectly. It was launched at the Montego Bay Convention Center yesterday by Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett. He says this is a historic first for Jamaica as well as the rest of the world, pointing out that while most other pension plans relate to different companies or entities, this scheme embraces all workers, entrepreneurs, and stakeholders.
There is no other country in the world that has a comprehensive tourism workers pension plan. No other country in the world. Jamaica is the first country in the world to have this plan.
The Tourism Workers Pension Scheme was rolled out with Guardian Life as fund administrators and Sagicor Group Jamaica as fund managers. More than half of the $1 billion seed money provided by the government of Jamaica has already been dispersed to the scheme. Participants in the plan are protected by state legislation, with the Financial Services Commission managing the surveillance and regulatory framework to safeguard against breaches and unscrupulous behavior. Also, a tourism worker is to be included on the scheme's board of trustees. Minister Bartlett says the pension fund could become $1 trillion in 10 years, making it a game changer and huge bit of economic initiative.
And I could see the impact in the years, not only of providing the social safety net for the workers that are so badly needed, but also provide, as I said, a pool of critical capital for growth and development, not just in Jamaica, but indeed in the Caribbean.
The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, will be making several changes to its planning, permission, and building approval processes to make it far more efficient, transparent, and accountable. Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams, made the disclosure Tuesday at the KSAMC's first monthly meeting of the new year.
We are bent on improving the process and finding opportunities for improvement. This leadership of the council is not interested in grandstanding and in knee-jerk reaction. We are seeking solutions for a sector that is critical to the city's economy.
Some amendments have already been made to include the posting of all approved and refused applications on the corporation's website. An information and communications technology-based complaint system has been implemented. Mayor Williams adds that the chief engineer must now submit a detailed list of all building works and their status on the last working day of each month. And there will now be mandatory inspections every 3 months for every development and designated stages of completion. Letters have been sent to the Prime Minister and the Ministries of Local Government and Finance recommending procedural and legislative changes in the KSAMC as well as other ministries and municipalities that impact the approval processes. The Ministry of Education is working with eLearning Jamaica to procure a total of 42,311 tablets and laptop devices. These will be distributed among lower primary and secondary students.
eLearning Jamaica Limited has already procured 11,500 tablets and is presently preparing to start the distribution to lower secondary school students in the rural schools across the island. This will help to significantly reduce, as we know, the digital divide. We've had a significant effort on that.
The Education Minister says that to date, approximately 130,000 tablets and laptops have been distributed to teachers and students, with special focus on students enrolled on the Program of Advancement through Health and Education, PATH.
As a government, we will continue with the many initiatives started last year to get to our goal of a device in the hands of every student in Jamaica to help the learning process.
The Education Ministry will continue to provide audiovisual lessons via the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica, PBCJ, and the ministry's 2 new channels through the e-home school network. Meanwhile, as at January 10, approximately 954 of the 983 primary and high schools have been approved as COVID-19 compliant by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. The update came from Education Minister Favour Williams in an address to Parliament on Tuesday. Minister Williams explains that a COVID-compliant school has wash stations or sinks where the children have easy access to wash their hands, distance markers to make the students aware of how far apart to stand or sit from each other, and an isolation room with its own bathroom facilities.
In this environment of the new Omicron virus, our priority is to keep our children as safe as we can while they are in the school environment.
A guide for the reopening of educational institutions called the Emergencies in Education Manual is on its 3rd version. It was published at the start of the pandemic and distributed electronically to all principals.
There's also a section dealing with the National School Learning and Intervention Plan, responsibilities of school administrative staff, responsibilities of parents. So, Madam Speaker, we have been taking care to ensure that we disseminate information to our principals or teachers to help them to manage during this COVID pandemic.
And finally, Jamaica's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Jacqueline Bisese McKenzie, is advising persons to remain at home and monitor themselves if they develop mild flu-like symptoms. If symptoms worsen or persist beyond 3 days, or you have a chronic illness, medical advice should be sought from a private or public health doctor.
This can be from your private practitioner, from the health center, or from the parish health department.
The CMO points out that persons may be advised to do a COVID-19 test, which can be done privately or in the public health system by referral.
A list of public health testing sites is available on the Ministry of Health and Wellness's website. Persons with severe symptoms should seek immediate medical attention.
The health advisory comes as the country is going through a 4th wave of COVID-19 infections as well as the flu season. To prevent infections, all persons are encouraged to frequently wash their hands, wear a mask, get vaccinated, take a booster if it's due, observe physical distance, avoid crowded spaces, stay hydrated, exercise regularly, and eat healthy. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.
delayed broadcast of the news courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service. Good evening, everyone. We are rolling nicely on a Thursday evening. Welcome to my YouTubers and, of course, my avid listeners on Linkage Radio. This is your host and budding and buzzing station. 24/7, 365 days for the year. I coined that several years ago, and it's still flowing nicely, don't you think? And I'd also like to say hi to Tony Touch over there at Touch FM Radio 90.1 and all his listeners over there in the Bronx. Signradio.net, that's Sign FM 88.9. We're so happy to have you here with us, here on Inside the Zone. Not to mention CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, courtesy of Chris Wilby, my good friend Chris Wilby, who we just roll so nicely, beautifully on a Monday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. with keeping you in the know with news, happenings, and facts. Don't forget my hashtag, ITZ Radio, ITZ Center Stage, ITZ Host Lady D. This is, of course, the show Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. Our telephone number is 914-600-4228, 914-600-4228. And as you know, I'm always flowing, so you get information, you get some music so that you can rock your evening away, and then I bounce back with something else just for you. So what am I bouncing back with on a Thursday afternoon again? Some more gospel. It's my gospel music Thursday. Can't keep my Lord out of my show no matter what. No. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Music for you. The voice of Denise Nicole. Raise a hallelujah. It's Gospel Music Thursday. Inside the Zone.
In the middle of the mystery. Yeah, sing a little louder. Hey, sing a little louder. Hey, sing a little louder. Let's sing a little louder. Let's sing a little louder. Ooh, sing a little louder. In the presence of my enemies. Louder than the unbelief, yeah. My weapon is a melody, yeah. Heaven comes to fight for me. In the presence of my enemies, yeah. Sing a little louder. Louder than the unbelief, yeah.
Sing a little louder.
Ooh, my weapon is a
Nice vibe.
melody.
Right here on Center Stage.
Heaven comes
Good
to
evening,
fight for
everyone.
me. I'm gonna sing in the
I would love to direct this song. I really would.
louder, louder. You're gonna hear my praises roar. I'm from the ashes. Open your eyes. Death is defeated. The King is alive.
10 minutes to 7 o'clock.
I raise a hallelujah.
Taking it down, taking it down, taking it down. Beautiful, Denise. My namesake. Yeah, beautiful song. Raise a hallelujah. Don't you feel like raising a hallelujah sometime? Some things just seem to just lock you in and you're like, I can't breathe, I can't move. And then you find a song that you praise your way through. So it's my Gospel Music Thursday right here on the show, Inside of the Zone with the Lady D, Denise Gomez. Good evening to my YouTubers over there. Hey, hey, hey. Chris, I see you're in the Caribbean. In the Caribbean, you're wearing your darkers. Chris, you know you and I. I see Mr. Wilby here enjoying the song, and I guess he's so airy he put his dark glasses on. 914-600-4228. Lock that number in because at 7 p.m., I take you over to Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority. And from my subject line this evening, I still love him. I still love him. I still love him. Oh, Lord. Things can be so rough in that whole love department. Anyway, before we get to that, nevertheless, I do have some fast facts for you. And at 7:30 p.m. in my artist zone, my featured artist is Anthony Cruz out of Jamaica. And we got some chatting up to do and music to play. Yes, so hello, everyone. There's some people that I do have to just interview twice. You know why? Because there's a beginning, and then they make their transition to the point where they get to a place that you're like, oh my goodness, I have seen the growth. I need to talk to him or her. You know, you don't just stash them away like that. Oh, I interviewed him already, man. No. A lot of things have happened that has sparked that growth. You know, and you need to talk to them. So welcome to Fast Facts this evening. Let's see what's in my Fast Facts for you. Don't forget, those of you who are on my YouTube channel, if you look there in the chat, you'll see the link. Please copy it and share it with someone you know. Before I get off my program this evening, I need to see the numbers go up. That's what I've been doing. It's like an exercise. Got me? Got me. January 13, taking you to my Fast Facts here this month in history. Of course, some good fast facts, which is why I decided to go this route this evening. Today is January 13. Are you celebrating your birthday? Happy birthday to you. And you're in love. It's your wedding anniversary, Locks. I'm happy for you. Yes. January 13, 1983. The British Independent Labour Party was founded with James Carr Hardy as its leader. Also in 1898, French author Émile Zola published J'accuse, a letter accusing the French governor of a cover-up in the Alfred Dreyfus case. Dreyfus had been convicted of treason for selling military secrets to the Germans and had been sent to Devil's Island. As a result of Zola's letter and subsequent trail, Dreyfus was completely vindicated. In 1935, the population of the Saar region bordering France and Germany voted for incorporation into Hitler's Reich. The 737 square mile area with its valuable coal deposits had been under French control following Germany's defeat in World War I. January 13, 1990. Quite recent. Douglas Wilder of Virginia became the first African American governor in the U.S. as he took the oath of office in Richmond. Birthday: author Horatio Alger, 1835 through 1899, was born in Revere, Massachusetts. He wrote over 100 books for boys, many featuring rags to riches themes of poor boys triumphing over life's obstacles. I like that. So that's all you have for January 13. Nice and short and spicy. 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. At 7 p.m. I take you over to Mail Zone. And oh, I feel sorry for this lady. Not gonna lie. It's been tough out there. 5 minutes to go before Mail Zone. And in all of that, you know, I got some tune for you here. Some nice music. Yeah, I do.
I find you in
I believe someone needs to have a conversation with me. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Center Stage.
Good evening. I like to have a conversation at night, day, morning, evening, every time. Good afternoon, man.
Hello there, Donald.
Oh, God. Listen, I just want you to do me a favor, if you can, please.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please play a song for somebody who named Denise?
Okay, will do.
Denise, you think Denise is a very sweet person?
I believe so, absolutely.
That's my twin mother, you know.
Oh, yes.
My twin mother named Denise, but, all right, okay.
All right, no, carry me down no further.
All right. Good evening, Princess. Good evening to all who listen to. Good evening to your family, and good to hear your wonderful voice, man. I'm just trying to say hi.
I know. Thank you, Donald.
And we are listening, my dear. Have a wonderful night.
Yes, you too. Thanks. Okay. I got a minute to go.
And there I find you in the
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I just want to ensure that whatever I produce here on the show, it's all about entertainment, information, communication, and the camaraderie that exists with you, our audience. It is now 1 minute to the hour of 7 o'clock. The show is brought to you by Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant.
When you are hungry, come to Cooler Runnings Restaurant. Located at 1802 Nerid Avenue, corner of Wickham Avenue in the Bronx, we specialize in the best Jamaican and American cuisine, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. We offer free in-house delivery, minimum $20 purchase, and we also have Uber Eats. We do barbecue Thursdays, fish fry Fridays, and seafood Saturdays. For more information, give us a call for our address and menu, 718-324-7484. Once again, that's 718-324-7484. Cooler Runnings Restaurant, simply the best Jamaican food.
It is now 7 p.m. Welcome to the segment Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority. Welcome everyone to Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority. And of course, I'd like to now check my mailbox and see what's going on inside there. Inside the Zone features Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority. You may email me your stories, your relationship issues to insidethezonanyc@gmail.com. insidethezonanyc@gmail.com. Here is our letter for this evening. Dear Lady D, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. My story is burning, and I just cannot wait to share it. My husband of 20 years just got up and walked out of our marriage one. As I'm writing this letter, my heart is aching because I love him and have loved him unconditionally. Throughout our marriage, I have forgiven him of his adulterous affairs, and finally he left our home. It all started at the second year of our marriage. We went on vacation in Puerto Rico, and all hell broke loose there. He flaunted with every young girl there while I was locked away in my room, totally embarrassed. No matter how much I pleaded with him to stop this habit, he brushed me off as though it was nothing. One afternoon, a beautiful, light-skinned young girl came to my workplace and told me she was pregnant with my husband's child. I was floored. I asked her to leave, and she simply told me that my time with him was ending and that I should take all I can from now. Lady D, I was so hurt because for years I tried to get pregnant, and God never opened my womb. We have no children. After she left, I called him and told him what happened. In a very nonchalant manner, he said he told her not to speak to me. His statement confirmed her rambunctious behavior. No matter how I told him that people were talking about his bad behavior, he did not change. I decided that I would stay with him and try to change him, but all my efforts were in vain. Despite his long-term relationship with this young woman, there were several others. What I can tell you is that I was never in want or need of anything. He provided for me well. Now that he has left me financially secured. I miss him and find myself calling him, but he does not answer. It is hard to accept. The only thing I can say at this point is that he was never truly in love with me. This is hard, isn't it? Reading it alone just makes you really feel sad for her. How would you like to encourage her this evening? What would you like to say to her? We don't always have the answers, but certainly we do have opinions. The line is now open. 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. I would like to hear from you. And to my YouTubers, I had already typed in the telephone number. If you're here for the first time and you do not know the telephone number, it is there in the chat. It is 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. Let me hear from you.
So deep inside we share a feeling that's so rare, so sweet, just knowing that we are a special pair.
Right on time, we're two of a kind, and heaven knows this love will grow stronger every day. Perfect combination, love plus you and me. Perfect combination, we couldn't ask for any better. Perfect combination, we fit to a T. A perfect combination, with all it takes to last forever together.
The line is now open. 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. What would you tell this lady whose husband has left her after 20 years? For a young, light-skinned girl is now pregnant. The wife wasn't able to have children. And ever since they got married, he's just all over the place, doing all kinds of things. She was embarrassed. Girl turned up at her workplace with her big stomach. What? You'd have to say what? What? The things that people will do, even if you're doing it, kind of hold it down, you know? What say you? Who will be my first caller? 914-600-4228. And she loves him. Since he left, she has been calling his phone. Of course, he hasn't answered her. That's hard. Let me go to the phone line. I'm so appreciative of you. Who is my first caller?
Lady D, good evening, good evening.
Good evening, Vernon.
All your listeners, good evening. Mr. Will be around?
Not this evening, but he's tuning in.
Okay. All right. Tell him good evening.
Yes, he's hearing you.
That lady, she have a serious problem.
Mm-hmm.
if you, a man, are, what, 20 years, you said?
Mm-hmm.
They have no children together,
No, she tried.
and she know that he don't love him. She got to know that for long.
Mm-hmm.
She get over before it gets so far. That's what I think.
You know, it's not easy for everybody to just get out, so you know, Vernon.
To say he's a good provider, that's one of the problems sometimes.
Mm.
They take anything as long as they're getting what they're supposed to get.
And even though he has left, and that may be so, but I think you don't even, you can't even say he respects her, because all of what he has done, that's total disrespect and disregard for her as his wife. But I guess he felt sorry for her. So as she says as well, that he has left her, you know, okay, financially.
Right?
But outside of that, he just had her boxing around the whole time in 20 years. Is not
Yeah, I think
is
he
not
was
today.
too long, I
Women have put up with those kinds of things, though, you know. Not today. And they tell you it's for the vow and for the children. In this case, there were no children.
Right. When you have children now, you can see with that. Because
Mm-hmm.
most time you don't want to leave because of the children.
Right. So what would you tell
And
her?
right now, I don't know what I could tell her, because if the man not answering her his phone,
Mm-hmm.
she has to look somewhere else. There's no other choice right now.
Yes. But let him go,
Yeah, you
right?
can't. The foolish dog bark at the flying bird, right?
Yes. Yes, Vernon.
It's sad to say, but that's the way it is. That's the way
Jesus.
it is.
I hear you. I thank you for your comment. But you're doing good, though,
All right, have a
Vernon.
wonderful evening.
Yes, blessings to you. Lord. I'm looking forward to getting another call on this very sad topic. 914 600 4228. 914 600 4228. Let me hear your thoughts. This is how I like it when my callers start calling me. Good evening to my first caller. How are you?
Good evening, Lady D.
Hello there, my Gloria. How you doing?
Well, Vernon called before me, so I'm the second one.
Yeah, the second caller. Yes.
Yes. When you have children, it is difficult,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a big but too. But I am looking around for things. If I marry him,
Mm-hmm.
I am looking for certain things,
Mm-hmm. Like.
and if I don't see those, I'm not going to love him more than how he love me. So I'm not going to stay in a hit.
Mm-hmm. And what
He
are
can
the
give
what
me the
are the
money from
certain?
afar.
So I like specifics. What are the certain things that you're talking about?
I value myself, and it depends on how he treats me, if he respects me, and if somebody is coming to me and tell me that she's pregnant for him or things like that. That's not a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
So I value myself, and I don't. I have gone through certain things for the children, but I'm still looking out for me.
Okay. And that's an honest.
Yes,
That's
I
an
value
honest.
myself and I respect myself, and I don't think I have low self-esteem. I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things I'm looking for, and if I don't see it,
Mm-hmm.
you let somebody come to my house pregnant, come to my job or things like that. No, that's not nice.
Yes. That's fresh.
So
That's
I
brazen.
don't think I will be able to manage it so long.
So long. 20 years. That's a
No,
a
I don't
long
think
time.
I would stay in it, because the children, those children's dad that I was with, he proposed, he bought a ring.
Oh.
And I spoke to more than one somebody. And they said the children going to grow and they're going to leave. And I put that in the back of my head. I said, For the children's sake, I did went back. But I said, no, I have to look out for me. Because the children, them going to grow and fly out of the nest and let me,
Leave you.
me into it.
Right. Got you.
So you got to have your esteem up. And I'm not saying it's the easiest thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody handles situations
Differently. That's right.
But I'm looking for certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and if certain things not there, and the pregnant person coming to my job, that would be it.
She lucky. Maybe she wasn't the type to just grab her and beat her up. All right, let me take another call. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Mail Zone.
I am good, and you?
Hey, Ed, I'm fine.
Yes, I would tell that lady to move on, Lady D.
Yes, sir.
There's a problem there.
Well, he has left.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem running.
Mm-hmm.
Something is there.
I guess she loved him. You know, there are some people who, when they make a commitment, you're talking about your sanctity of a marriage, your vows. The marriage, there is just the wedding, the coming together and people having a wonderful time, and you say the vows. But once the vows are sealed and you have signed that register and you go on off now to live your lives as a union, there's some people who see that as something really significant, which it is.
But again, Lady D, sometimes there are signs even before you put on the ring, you know. But some people just love.
I agree with you, sir. So what would
There
you
are
say
signs,
to what would you
and
say to
even when you
her?
put on the ring,
Mm-hmm.
signs, you just know what to do. Go look at it. You know, move on.
Move on. Mm.
Good, better, best out there.
Agreed. Let me take another call. Thank you, Ed.
Okay.
Good evening. Who is number is 0141?
Hello, Queen.
King, how are you?
Life is good.
Mm-hmm.
Maya Angelou said, when someone tell you who they are, you need to believe.
Mm-hmm.
This is 20 years. I don't know much. I'd have to question the lady more, because this lady is totally, as far based on what I'm hearing, in a different world.
Mm-hmm. In the love world.
Boy, it looked like love tape up here 2 years, then with duct tape.
Yeah, she
clearly,
loved him.
this man has been telling her, or probably showing her all of the lights. I'm gone. But she refused from believing.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, the pregnancy will make you know now, I'm serious. Here comes a baby.
Mm-hmm. And so
there's no two way about it.
There you go. And it wasn't long after that he moved on. So the girl knew that he was going to leave her. And she told her to make sure she took everything she got, because he's not staying longer. These things are rough.
Well, Shaw, come back from the bottom of the sea and tell you it's deep, and you telling the shark say it's shallow. It's on you.
That's right.
You know,
Lord.
on another topic, I need a helping and from how would I say, the mothers on the show now.
Mm-hmm.
I need a help from the mothers. My best friend married, have a young wife with 2 young kids.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me the other day that he was calling the eldest child, which is a son, who seems to having a own-way problem.
Mm.
He said after calling the child that evening, he was home, getting ready to go to work because he works overnight, and he heard a knock on the door. Who was at the door? To me, it's social service and the police. The wife said she didn't call. The wife said she didn't call the police.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't call the social service, but then the social service lady turned up with all the glory details of past and present.
Oh dear. Mm-hmm.
He's in a limbo.
Yeah. So
I tell him that it's over, because he's not going to get over that. Because in the history of America, a wife called Child Protective Service and her husband, who are living in the same house with the same 2 kids, unheard of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
that's rough.
let me cut it short.
Thank
Queen.
you. Blessings.
Sorry for the poor lady. Lady, try. Get your family involved, because you need your family now, because you're going to have to move on.
That's right. Let me take a
That's
call.
all I can say. Yes.
Telephone number 1264. Hello. All right. All right, 914-600-4228. At 7:30, Anthony Cruz will be calling me, and so we're going to be having a jam session. It is Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. Right here on Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. Good evening to you, my Ingrid out of Jamaica, Ingrid Coleman. Do you have a comment to make? 914-600-4228. You know, this song, Stacey Lattisaw and Johnny Gill. This is the kind of song that you just keep listening to over and over again. Unless it's just me and my musical, you know.
Two hearts together, we're a harmony so right.
Telephone number 2277. How are you?
Lady D, good evening.
Good evening.
And good evening to all the listeners.
Yes, Madam Pat. Pat, you can call in and laughing, you know.
Oh, Lady D, I'm not condoning violence, but did you watch that movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
I did.
That's why I'm laughing.
I did.
Now listen, this here story it's more to it than meets the eye. First of all, I would recommend that this lady go get some counseling.
Yes.
She's really going to need some counseling because nobody can tell her to leave that husband. She is so much in love with this man.
She has emotional ties.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
And you know, she might have been getting some warning signals from before, and she ignored them.
And then the
But
marriage.
And then now this woman turning up now to say she's pregnant. I would not just give the man a divorce like that. Like I said, she first needs, her self-esteem is at a very, very all-time low right now. And she needs to go get some professional help so she can build up her self-esteem. And that way she can deal with the problem at hand, because it's more than one she has to deal with. She has to deal with the husband's infidelity, number one. Number two, he doesn't seem to want her. For whatever reason they got involved.
Yes.
Well, he must have seen something in her why he married her. But now he has been grazing. His eyes are over on greener pastures.
Yes.
So something is definitely wrong
Well,
there.
I mean, and I guess he has left. He left her. He has left the matrimonial home, right?
Absolutely.
And she has been calling him. And I'm sure, you know,
it's the emotional tie.
Yes,
it's the emotional tie.
She feels.
And,
oh Lord.
And you know what? Some men need to understand. A man will tell you that he loves you, and you become head over heels. But the moment you sleep with the man, that's when the woman realizes she loved the man. But the man might not have loved her from the very beginning. As my son would say, he gets up her head only to get to her. And the moment he got to her, then he tossed her aside like an old shoe.
Right.
So now she has to go build up her self-esteem so she can be able to deal with the challenges that she has lying ahead.
Absolutely.
Because she now has to find out what happened. Where did I go wrong? Was I getting some signals before? The red flag was waving. Why did I ignore them? Why did I not see this before? So now she's 100% and more in love with this man because she cannot take the rejection.
Yes.
The rejection is killing her. Now, if she had gotten pregnant, she would have something tangible to hold on to, but she was never pregnant. And so now this woman is pregnant, so she is feeling some sort of jealousy right there and resentment. So she has a whole lot on her
It's
plate
a
to
lot.
deal with.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
But that would be my first recommendation to her. But on the flip side of the coin, not everybody is strong because, oh my God, emotionally and psychologically, my heart goes out to her. She must be dealing with a lot on her plate and not even getting, the support that she needs. Maybe she's listening to the wrong people telling her, why don't you leave the man alone? Don't you see the man don't want you? They don't realize, they don't understand the emotional ties that she has to this man. So not until she builds up her self-esteem and she gets stronger, she won't be able to deal with the issues that are placed in front of her. So, that's my suggestion to her. But I wish her the best. I hope she really gets herself together and realize that she is important and nobody can love her for her. She has to first love herself and know that her self-worth is more important than anyone wearing her out and making her feel like a nobody.
That's true. Thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. All right. Blessings to you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ah, boy, this has been a tough one, don't you think? But, like my namesake says, let me take you to this song here. It's one of those things. We're wrapping up the segment.
Ha! Sometimes I think there's only one good four-letter word for love. Hurt. That's right. Every time you fall, you hurt yourself. Ouch. And I'm just not talking to you, girl.
This is Denise Williams, right?
Guys, the ones trying to hide all those bruises inside. You don't need no doctors, no vitamins. Being knocked down by love is one of life's little exercises for your heart. And you gotta stay in shape. It won't kill you. So the next time your lover says it's quitting time, you ain't gonna die, you're gonna exercise.
If it were so easy, everybody would be exercising.
Loving you so, I was too blind to see you letting me go. But now that you've set me free, it's gonna take a miracle.
One big one.
Yes, it's gonna take a miracle.
But of course, I respond to these emails. I do. We do have our back office conversation. Let me take a call and see who wants to talk to me. Good evening to you.
Good.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm calling about that lady.
Hi, welcome.
To this guy for 20 years.
Yes.
And I feel sorry for the wife, but sometimes you as a wife have to do your duty. And maybe she wasn't doing her duty to her husband, so he went out there and have an affair. She keeps sending him out there to have an affair. He have an affair now. He got another woman pregnant. And something that him and her didn't experience, and now he's experienced this. And a child coming to a child, if God didn't want her to get pregnant, she wouldn't get pregnant. And that's what the wife has to look at. He's in love with this younger girl because that's what most women do. They go to younger women. And then when they don't get hurt, they run back to their wife.
Yes, indeed. All righty. I thank you for your comment.
Okay.
Blessings to you. Yes.
So she just has to move on. As long as she's financially set, she's good.
I
She
agree
just has
with
to
you.
go.
She have to touch
Just
it up
get
at some
over it,
point.
like you
Get
said.
over it.
Yes.
Because,
Get
and
over it and move on.
what makes it even harder, because she keeps calling him, so I'm sure she
Right.
slumps into that depressed mode. It's
Right.
hard.
She has to leave. She has to don't call him.
Yes.
And leave it alone.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
He
you.
will sit down and he will think about it.
Of course.
And if you really love her, not because they don't have a kid, they build a life together for 20 years. They have to build something. So that's what she has to look at.
I appreciate
Does she
you.
have any kids?
No, they didn't have children. She says they tried and she just couldn't conceive.
Oh, okay. But today, technology, she should try.
Well, I would say she can't. She can't again because he has left. So,
so he's gonna live with the younger girl now.
There you go. All right, my interview caller is calling in, so thank you.
And sometimes when they get married too, they forget how they met the man.
Yes, I gotta go. My interview is coming up. Thanks so much. Okay. Yeah, that's a wrap for Mail Zone. Your emails are my priority. It has been a good few, an hour and a half so far. And guess what? It's gonna be better because I have my gentleman out of Jamaica on the phone. His name is Anthony Cruz. Anthony.
Hey, Lady D, what's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? I'm good. What's your response to me?
You know, I'm down here in the cool Manchester. It's so cold. I'm wondering what's going on. How is it so cold?
I hear that you were like in 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's man, become like a foreign me there. Something going on, you know.
Yes, I heard them. I heard it on the radio that in Manchester it was like 50 degrees.
Yeah, man, when I come in a while ago, come catch me interview me and say, hold on, outside cold, so.
So are you in a light winter jacket?
No, actually, I'm in a shorts and a t-shirt.
No, you have to change all of that. Come on now. That is not cutting it. That's not working. Please. Lord.
So what's going on?
I'm good. You know, it's been a blessing, and I'm here. God has kept me, and He has kept you, and here we are. I was explaining to my audience during my intro that there are just some people, you interview them once, and you watch their progression over time, and then you say, I need to have a second interview because a lot has happened, right? And you're one of those people. So, Anthony Cruz, it's my pleasure having you back here on Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. And we go way back from, we were over at, I think it was 4th Avenue? No, Sanford Avenue. Sanford, when we were on Sanford, yes. And so it's a pleasure. So, I'd like you to hail up my people. You know, people are listening.
Yeah, man, I want to hail up everybody who is in tune right now. You know, Lady D is the hottest thing right now on the planet, so make sure y'all stop that dial and don't move it.
You know, Anthony. Lord. I hear you. Thank you. Lord Anthony. So, I know that you're still doing your music, and, you know, you are dedicated to your craft. And I know in Jamaica it's a big all-time competition going on there, Anthony. I know that. I hear it. I see people. I see stars are just rising up, and not necessarily from the competition, but just people who really want to be in this business because they have seen, you know, their predecessors and how well they have done. Not necessarily that they are all, you know, at a level where they are yet ready, but the market has changed so much that whether or not you are a singer, you can put out a tune.
Yeah, true.
Right? But you are a singer.
Yeah. Well, I just say it has changed a lot because now you have the whole social media now. anybody can just put out any foolishness, and it seems like the fools out there gravitate to it. But you still do have good people, authentic people who know good quality stuff and embracing it and pushing it. But I get to this world, it's just good and bad. It's good and evil. And, sometimes you have a set of people following the wrong thing,
Yes.
and a set of people following the thing, and it has always been like that.
Yes.
A tug and war between. But we choose to stick to the positive, because you don't know. With everything that is of the Almighty is positive and good and great, everything.
Yes. So tell me how has the business been going? Because I have a few selections here. There's one that I just love that I've been playing ever since it came out. I'll get to it. But you have had multiplicity of experiences. You've had sadness, you've experienced loss, you have been able to go through that journey and still produce good songs. I know you could not have been doing it on your own. So who are the people who are in, as you all use the term, your camp, who are there for you and you're writing? You write your own music?
Yeah, well, first of all, I get a lot of inspiration from the Almighty, because I do a lot of praying. I do a lot of reading my psalms, going to the river, keep a spiritual connection between me and my King and my God and the universe. So that's where a lot of my inspiration comes from. Because sometimes I write a song, I say, I write that song?
Yes.
I question myself, but it's good. It's good when you go good school and you're good at your English and you're good at your composition and your nouns and because all of those things come play a part when you start writing. Your pronunciation, everything. So but differently from that, I have a writer who was always helped me write a lot of these songs, and his name is Black Pearl.
Okay.
And he's from Jerusalem, the community of Jerusalem.
And
he writes for a lot. Yeah, but a lot of songs I've written by myself, and he also co-writes them. So yeah, man. So when time we come together, we always make a hit song.
Yes. And I realize that you even the features change upon me. I'm like, what is going on here now? I see you all bearded up and think. I'm saying, oh, Anthony just took me to the left here.
Well, no, man. Well, the reality of everything, is, it has always been there, but I've never really I've let it go, So now that I've found my true self, and what's it look like? There's a reason why the Almighty put it there, so grow it, And
I hear that.
most of the people most of the people in the Bible, I saw them look like me,
Yes,
So yeah, man, everybody look like me. Moses, David, the whole Solomon, the whole of them have grow them hair and grow them beard, and the Bible tells us to grow your beard too, So it's all good.
All right. No problem. I just had to go there a little bit because I said, I had to make quite the adjustment. Yes, I had to make the adjustment. But
you don't know my faith. My faith is Rastafarian. So in case you wonder,
I know. I don't have to wonder.
Yeah. But a lot of people don't really understand it because they don't take the time to understand it.
Yes.
So you have a lot of things that are said that are not true. So when then. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. And I note, before I play our first selection, which I'm going to be featuring Too Bloody.
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to be featuring that one. But before I go do that, you mentioned about, you went to good school. What school is that you went to?
Well, I went to Mandeville All Age and I went to Homewood Technical in Christian, and that's in Manchester.
In Manchester, okay. So you're a tech student. All right, so. No, right. Well, congrats. So, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Cruz, and tell them you are in the cool hills of Manchester right now. And yeah, we're not really envying you because since it's a little cool there and it's cool here as well. Today we were like in the 30s. And to us, can I tell you, you know how weather is. Well, it's relative. If we get to 40, we say that's good. Somebody in the tropics would never see 40 as being okay. You know how that go. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's my featured artist, Anthony Cruz, out of Jamaica. You're in Artist Zone right here on Inside the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez. My first selection to Bloody.
£6. Make you wanna dance so tight you no response. Near and far distance. We can't take no more so we put in up resistance. Big friends turn enemy. A little juvenile to in a mercenary. Every day from when you me hear an ex-man bury. Me no see no civil war or so much casualty. Guns and ammunition and we still hungry. We have more funeral than dance and party. And I wanna few man a pass over party. Me friend Mr. Cruz wine come check me. And this is what him ask me immediately. Put your band and say Cruz. Tell them. So what's wrong with the people? Where's the love from my people? Cool down by your ego. You must say you're good over evil. What's wrong with your people? Where's the love from my people? Cool down by your ego. You must say you're good over evil. It's so strange. For the worst, good things have changed. Things are not the same. It's so strange. How life has been arranged. I score blood. I wonder why the youth about the show no love. Tell me how we gonna rise above. Every man can be a star. Van R.E. and plug. No slug in your waist while you know humble like a dove. Why you clap them in the barrel just a push and shove? Got you wait. Say him get a rifle for George. Mama she a ball class. Oh, so what's wrong with your people? Where's the love from my people?
Anthony, I'm gonna, you know, I've had this song, right? And when I listened to it again, I said, you know, this song bad. I had to say this song is wicked. Nice song. And the collab between you and Buju, 'cause you know, you and Buju just kind of gliding, sliding off each other. It seemed as though there was that kind of high intensity in how you came together and made it work. Yep. Love it. So tell me how.
That was a very big song.
Yes.
It's really today, you know.
Indeed.
And I also got a Reggae Soca award for best combination in Florida for that song.
You deserve it. Well deserved. So tell me how the collab came about, and then, you know, because I just want you to share of what you're working on now before, you know, I need to get in as much with you as I can. That's the objective. So
Okay, well, it was just you know, just passing by Buju Studio one day after I wrote the song and just vibing it in my vehicle. Me and the writer, the same Pearl, the Union Black Pearl, and we drive past and we say Buju, and you know, we say, yo, can't pass Buju, man. And we say, yo, Gaga, man, fly the gate, no, man. There's something why you're here, you know. So we just kind of just drive, just looking through his gate and stuff, looking over his you know, and we just pull up in there and we just start playing for him and I say, listen to tune. You know, and I'm asking a food tune and thing, and I tell them, say, you know, he's a like a new producer tune and thing, and himself come check him tomorrow.
Yeah.
I say, all right. I never really take him serious still, cause, you know. And I say, that was just too easy. But when he heard the song, I mean, to all what that was going on in Jamaica with the whole heap of killing and you know that song, he kind of what I call it now. Right away, he knew that was a song that was needed, like at the moment. You know, so I guess it you know, artists know big tune when they hear big tune.
Yes,
so I guess
man.
you know, and put you know, I just went to see him the next day and we just knock it and trust me, it was was very exciting because would you them not really do song with anybody, you know?
Yes, brother, me can't. I well imagine that. Yeah.
Them are buried and them, so you have to really, you have to really feel the vibe, feel the music, or feel the artist too. But it was a, you know, a very good combination. And Buju is I'm a big fan of Buju Banton from before I got the break. So I always wanted, you know, to do a song with him, and this song can't stop. Relevant every time.
Alrighty.
Up to today.
Great. And I'm so proud of you because I remember halfway through.
Big tune.
I remember halfway through. Of course, I hardly play CDs anymore. You have it uploaded to YouTube?
Yes, man.
Okay, because you know all those CDs are parked. I don't even play a CD no more. So, yeah, I remember I had it on a CD. Yeah, Halfway Through is one of my favorites. So, ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Cruz out of Manchester, Jamaica. Loving the vibe here. I got another one queued for you, Anthony. Heartbreak Anniversary.
Wow. Well, this is a cover song, you know. It's one of those big American songs that's doing really well on the market.
Yes.
And, you know, Jamaican good cover version, so you know, we have to knock that one. But you don't know, it's just about fun and just, you know, music and just keeping the good quality music for the people. So and there's a video for this one up on YouTube also. Yeah.
No problem. Stay with us. Man. Don't go anywhere.
Mr. Crow.
Boy, Anthony, you can sing. You know, anybody tell you so you can sing? Man.
Still got your things here. They stare at me like souvenir. Don't wanna let you out of my head. No. Just like the day that I met you, the day I thought forever. Say that you love me, but that will last never. Go down south, the way you want to my life, why you want to my life. I get like this every time. On this day that feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. 'Cause I remember every time. On these days that feel like you and me. Heartbreak anniversary. Oh no. No. Oh no. Oh no. I'm building my hopes up. Like presents unopened to this day. I still see the messages you read. Oh, I'm foolishly patient. Can't get past the taste of your lips. Don't wanna get you out of my.
Anthony, you have such a voice. It's clear how you enunciate. You know, it seems somebody want to talk to us. So let's go to the phone line. Hi, good evening. How are you? Hello.
Hello, lady.
Yes.
I just want to say I never heard about this brother before. And this brother, I mean, he gonna look for gold.
Yes, man. Anthony, you're hearing. This is Donald. Say hi to Donald.
I never heard him before. Him music him gonna look for gold. Him music gonna look for gold. The day that's a rub down all the wall by himself.
You know what, Donald? I am done with you. Jesus help me. No, man, Anthony, he can sing. He's amazing.
Yes, good evening to him. Good evening to him. I'm just telling him, may God continue bless him and let him continue to do what you do. Good to know his name. I'm going to put down his name in the black book.
There
Now,
you
big him
go.
up for me, please. Man.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yes, he's hearing you. He's hearing you.
Come on. Put it on the white. Put it on
Put it in.
the red,
We
green,
don't.
and
We
gold.
don't do the black book round here, though. You know, Donald. Black book outdated.
No, the black book, can't take the black book thing. Red, green, and gold book.
Okay, let's take another call. Good evening. Welcome to Artie's Zone.
Yes, good evening.
Hey,
This is the reason. Hello, good evening. Yeah, this is the reason why Jamaican music reggae is so tremendously accepted around the world right now, because I have a piece of equipment called an Echo That, and I pick up radio stations worldwide, from Australia to Brazil to England, and they have these stations that play reggae 24 hours a day.
Yes.
But a gentleman like this is the reason why our music is so powerful, because this man really has potential. Really great potential.
He's good, man, Anthony. You. I'm telling you. And again, even when you started, you know, Anthony, from again, I go back to Halfway Tree. It was still such a good song. And subsequent to that, you have produced way more and better songs. So.
Yeah, well, you know, music travels, you know. So every day, I mean, you will find somebody that hear your name for the first time, or hear a song and never know that it's you singing it. So just like the guy before said, he has never really heard of me, but guess what? I mean, I've been singing since I was 17, but every day you meet new fans and you get new fans and you meet new people and your music grow and grow and grow. Because when you check Barris and all of them singers, Barris been singing for you since back in the 70s. So a journey for him.
Yes.
So the more you grow in the music and produce good music, you live on for generation and generation and generation. So you're always gonna have new fans. So we'll always welcome new fans. You know?
All right. So see, you have 2 new fans here, or about
Yeah.
a whole lot of people here listening to you. So note the name MS and Donald. Anthony Cruz, Anthony Cruz.
We have a whole lot of stuff on YouTube and Facebook and all those places.
Yes,
so,
so go search for him.
Yeah.
And sit back.
Tremendous
Relax.
potential here, man. He's gonna do great service to the music.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much. All right, gentlemen.
Okay.
Yes. So, Anthony, tell me now, what are you working on? What are some of the stuff you're working on, and where do you intend to take your profession in this business here?
Well, you know, for this whole pandemic, like for the past 2 years, I've been doing a whole lot of work because I have my home studio. So it's kind of easier for me, you know, to, instead of driving to Kingston, them just send the beats, and I sing the songs and send them back. So I got the opportunity of doing 4 albums, and I did 2 for a company named Tags International that's doing really good right now in the reggae music. As a matter of fact, I them a hold of the reggae music right now. And one of those is a tribute album to Daddy U-Roy, where I get to sing over songs like the songs that he chanted on back in the days, like, for example, I'm a Rebel, Queen Majesty, Gargan, we know him chant pan.
Yes.
I got the opportunity of songs that I grew up on. And then what they did now was to get different DJs to do Daddy U-Roy part.
Okay, the voice.
I'm very excited about
So you have to go bring us in the know with that, you know. You have to bring
Yes, man,
you
definitely.
have to bring us in the know, so when that is ready, I'd just love to hear the chant.
Yeah, man. Very good project. And I also did one for King Jammys, where I got the opportunity of singing on some of those original foundation rhythm, you know? Like rhythm there. You know them rhythm there? Back in the days where it's real. So we keep it authentic and real and true. So
yes.
just a whole lot of work, man. I think I have about 7 or 8 brand new videos now on YouTube once the people them got Anthony Cruz reggae, you'll find me, and a lot of live performances. A lot of people probably have never really seen me perform.
Yes, that's true.
Work up, you know.
All righty, so good. I'm so proud of you, Lord. I feel like your sister. All righty, so you know the one I love, right? Leave the door open. I love that one, Anthony.
Oh.
When the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, you did so good with it. And tell me why you did this. Leave the door open one here, because you know.
And people loving them.
I'm telling you.
Good fun, man.
Yeah, just for fun. Well, the just for fun worked just fine. Leave the door open. And before I do that, just want to say everybody is just happy to hear you. Those who have never heard of you before. And, you know, our girl Betty.
Yeah.
Yes, Betty says, hail him up for me,
Betty
Lady
Love.
D.
Oi.
Oh, yes. Vivacious. Bet, remind me.
Betty done big producer now, you know.
I'm
Betty have
telling
big
you.
tune with me
Yes,
and me,
ma'am.
Victory.
Yes, sir. So Bet's doing her thing. Any evening you tune in, you see Betty there. You sit back, relax, and enjoy. So we're happy for her. So she's saying oh, you're watching me on your big screen, Bet. I look pretty. Pity you can't say Anthony. But
So you think big.
I'm telling you. So we're gonna take you to Leave the Door Open.
Shan Production.
My favorite.
Save it. What you do? Where you at? You got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a row. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. I don't shake. You should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion was happening. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you try to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. That you feel the way I'm feeling. I want you like you want me tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through.
You know, I just have to butt in. I'll take it back, ladies and gentlemen. But Anthony Cruz, take it from me. I know if Bruno hear this one, he might just go hunt you down and say, I need to talk to that man. 'Cause you know Bruno is the best, right? Yeah.
That guy have a voice that is just amazing.
Be telling you.
It's, and the other guy too. His name Silk Sonic.
Yes.
That guy has a voice.
Yes,
just,
man.
The first time I heard it. Lady D, trust me, I listened to that song about 100 times.
I can imagine. And then
because it brought me right back to
yes.
it brought me right back to when you used a soul train and the music have that soul there. I mean, I said, Jano, I'm in a business. Who was singing it over but me? I gotta sing it.
Me no wrong you.
I love that song.
I don't blame you.
I love that.
Shan Production. Save it. What you do? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a row. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. I don't shake. You should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion was happening. I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you try to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open.
I would just sit down here. I'll just be playing it on my way home. Whatever. So, Anthony, Lord, I'm so proud of you, Anthony. You don't understand. Each time I see you pop something into my WhatsApp, I'm like, what Anthony putting out here now? That kind of thing. Because I see that you're intentional about what you're doing. You have a plan. Let's see who want to talk to you before we wrap up. Good evening. Welcome to Artist Zone.
Yes,
I'm
sorry
in
to bother you
Manchester.
again. I just want to say, Lady D, which song I would love to hear that brother sing over if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
No need to
Don't
worry.
need to worry.
All right,
Let me tell you,
Anthony.
keep it a runway.
Anthony, write that down. And say, just remember.
Him have the background for that song.
Yes,
Oh boy,
that
forget it.
vibe. He has that vibe. Yes.
I'm sorry to bother you, ma'am. Have a
No
wonderful
problem.
evening. And here's
Thank
up for
you.
the brother again.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man. You don't have to know, man. You're part of the thing.
That's right.
People like you, let I could keep singing,
That appreciation. Yes. So we're going. We have another caller. Good evening. It's Artist Zone. What's going on?
Yeah, it's me again, MS. I would like to get some of his music to be played on John's show.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Like to see whether there's a way to connect with him so
So
that we can do that.
Hear what happened. No, MS.
Yeah.
Well, it is available on YouTube. So you'd have to. It's what. So we
We'll acquire it then. Huh?
Yes, you can pull up anyone on YouTube. Anthony Cruz, they're all there.
Anthony Cruz
Good.
Reggae.
All right, we'll work that out then. Okay.
Anthony Cruz Reggae. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Right.
It's
All right,
available.
We'll make some arrangements to we'll try to get a hold of that.
There you go. If anything, Mr. Hines can
And
reach
we
out to
also-
me.
We also have them on Spotify and CD Baby
No,
and
you're
iTunes. They're all over the place. Once you got
All right.
Anthony Cruz Reggae, you find
All
everything.
right,
they'll figure it out.
We'll get some copies.
All righty.
Yeah, we'll get some copies.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
Yes, Mark.
Good.
All right. Good. Okay.
All righty. So Anthony, you did good. Everybody just love you also, and I'm very happy. And guess what? We're wrapping up. Your plans for the future.
Well, as I say, it's just more blessing, because I have a whole lot of work that I'm excited for the world to hear and see. So we're just asking the Almighty to give me strength so I can, be alive and have that strength to keep the work going,
Yes.
And that's it. We've done a lot, but we still have a lot more to show.
Yes, of course. And as we are now wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen, in my Artist Zone, I feel like I'm really in the cool hills of Manchester. And oh, by the way, Anthony, you know that I do voiceover. So if you need one of them nice, soft, sultry, seductive voices, I'm available.
All right, Lady D.
I'm available. So, now that we're wrapping up, I just have a quick fun segment. It's spontaneous, so get yourself ready. One word answers only. Okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Life.
Blessing.
Okay. Family.
Love.
Music.
Gift.
Jamaica.
Nice.
Love.
Always.
Future.
Plan.
And finally, Anthony Cruz.
Can't lose.
Blah, blah, blah. You know what, Anthony? You see, I asked you for one word. So I am going to ask that they put you outside to sleep tonight because you went off course. Lordy, but I am really so proud of you.
We'll get 19. about 90.
Right. But congratulations, and it's a pleasure talking to you again, because there's no script. I'm just rolling and you rolling with me, and it's just what it is.
That's the best interviews when
Yes,
you just hold a vibe,
we just hold a vibe. So
I want to pick up all the fans, everybody who called in, everybody who got it locked, and I just want to give a shout out to you, Lady D, and everybody up in NYC, right across the world, right across the internet. Just go and check out Anthony Cruz Reggae. I have a lot of videos, I have a lot of songs, I have a whole bunch coming. Some you might know, some you might hear before and never know me sing it. Just go and check it out.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, and so we'll be hearing new music on the Let's Talk show. Lord.
Yes, man.
That's a plus right there. So big thing. So Anthony,
we can't leave without big up. We can't leave without big up Garnet Silk, because a lot of people don't know that Garnet Silk is my uncle. So I want to big up Garnet Silk, and I want to big up Aaron Silk and the whole Silk family. Yeah.
Of course, of course. So God bless and keep you, Anthony Cruz, and I'm looking forward to so much more from you. And just take it easy, nice and easy. A yard in the cool hills of Manchester.
Oh, Manchester. All right, Lady D, big up.
Take it easy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap right there.
Shan Production.
Didn't you just have fun in Center Stage this evening? I did. What you do? Where you at? You got plans? I'm sipping wine in a row. I look too good to be alone. I just love this song. When Bruno Mars came out with it, I'm like, Bruno, you did it again. There are just some people you can't help. When they drop a song, it's a hit. Well, as always, they send me to my yard, because I used to walk about a lot, and they said, dock yourself home. So I'm heading home now. It was a pleasure, really, really. And, I'm over time. Who is on the line?
I know you don't have no time. Thank you for a wonderful evening. It was a very nice interview. Thank you for a very wonderful evening, man. And make a listen to me here home the song. Hollywood, you train for?
You know what? I can do background.
When we king Hollywood, you train for you're so nice. I tell you to pull it up again. But it's hard. Bye, man.
Bye, Donald.
Wonderful evening, Princess.
You're welcome. Gotta go. Thanks to Cooler Runnings Jamaican Restaurant, 1802 Nereid Avenue in the Bronx, for sponsoring the show. My name is Denise Lady D. Gomez. And guess what? Chris Wilby comes on right after at 8 o'clock. So you're going to have to jump on over to CaribbeanVibesRadio.com and catch the show. At 8:45, he has issues affecting relationships. And the topic this week, my wife set up a camera in her ex's apartment to spy on his new girlfriend. What is that? Her reason is going to shock you. I'm jumping on over once I get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for being with me. Ingrid, so nice to see you. Bet. So thanks to all my YouTubers. Love you lots. And to CaribbeanVibesRadio.com, Touch FM Radio 90.1, SignRadio.net. This is Linkage Radio 104.5, 101.7 FM. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. I plan to do the same. A lot of love and blessings. Mwah. I'm out of here.
Music for your listening pleasure. Kevin, you ever hear about Index Universal Life?
No, what that?
Well, we all know saving for a rainy day is good, but if you really want to get the most out of your saving, here's an account called IUL.